General read, of course, starting with Aries, and check in for the love portion of the reading that's coming up next, guys. So let's look at Aries. Some of you, there's stress and aggravation coming up, and this is for the week of, I'm sorry, Aries, this is for the week of, today is, I think today is the 19th. Maybe from the 23rd, 22nd to, a week, next week. Today is the 19th. Taking some time to yourself can be a challenge. Your heart will be very full. For some of you, you may have some anxiety and stress around exams, life changing. Life could be changing swiftly and quickly for you. And trying to adjust to all of it could be taking a toll on you. And this could be a time when the issues and challenges are starting to be more polarized than usual. You're going to have a lot of stamina. I mean, thank God Mars is now direct, right? So you'll have a lot of stamina this week coming up. But you'll find that for some reason, there's a place that you feel a little disconnected. For some of you, it may be because of boundaries. Someone could have come in and made life difficult for you. Okay, so, and for some of you, you could be thinking about the difficulties, like I just said, difficulties, and it can affect your money, your finances, and this could be because of someone else's doing, and it's like you're in a pickle, or you have to decide, do you come and do you help and help someone that may be in a pickle. You're going to be very curt at this time, and you will have people texting, emailing, calling out of nowhere, needing you, wanting to talk to you, confronting you about something. And I do feel like you have the upper hand. You'll be in a more mentally mature place to handle any communications or confrontations that could kind of come out of nowhere. And I just, damn it, Aries, I don't really know what exactly is going on, but you are going through something. And I pray, it is my prayer, that you guys reach out for help if you need it, because you are really devastated about a situation this coming week. I'm so sorry to have to give you this news. And I'll try to put this up as quickly as I can so that you guys are a little bit prepared and abreast. And for some of you, you've already been going through it, so obviously you know what it is. So it is my prayer that Aries will get over this quickly. You will get out of the situation like only an Aries will. You'll get a job. This is a family situation that you're dealing with. For some of you, it definitely does tie into money, and there could be an ending of a relationship, and now that is affecting every other aspect, your money, your well-being, and all of that, and it is kind of like triggering you mentally. So this is a time to self-care. This is a time for you to pour back into yourself, and this is a time for you to understand that whatever this is, it is very temporary. You do see the cards here, and it is very temporary. Situations will change, and it could very well go in your favor. So hopefully that will help mitigate whatever is going on this incoming week, because it can be very much a challenging and quite tough week on you psychologically. Okay, but know that it is short-lived, because probably by the end of March going into April, you'll have a solution, if not quicker than that. You know, you guys are kind of like lightning speed, so things will change up and get far better. Now, again, if you are feeling the effects of all of these layoffs and changes in the very important parts of life, do know that too will change, and things will get better for you quicker, sooner, far sooner than later. Taurus, general read. Let's look at it. Today is the 19th. So we're looking for the upcoming week, but these energies could be felt as soon as today. You are getting stable mentally. And you are very curt, short, very clear. You're ready to cut out anything that is problematic, but you can kind of see where the problems persist and lie, and be very keen to kind of cut that as quickly as possible. It could be because you're a little bit agitated, things are going really slowly, that things seem to agitate you a little bit more than usual. So do consider that. It's going to be a good time to be had with you and others if you're up for it, because again, you don't seem like you're just up to jump out and do things, but there may be an invitation to get together, see someone, or have a good time with others. But again, you may find that you're a little bit more somber. I don't know what's going on with the astrology aspects this week, but obviously you're the second sign, and Aries isn't having such a good time this week either. So it may be something astrologically that's pointing to this, but you'll find that you're a little bit more in your own space, more at home or in your head, and wanting to be alone and wanting to be more secluded and kind of try to think things through, if you will. You also could be thinking about the issues that has arisen, the conflicts that's going on in your life, and trying to kind of sift through it and needing some time alone in order to do that. You're stressed out. Because, you know, for some of you Tauruses are stressed out because you want to get together with someone. So check out the love reading when I post it next, because this is not a love reading, it's just general. But there can be, where do I go from here? How do I, I'm hearing make ends meet. And for some of you, it is, how do I move away from a situation? So there is a lot of contemplating and stress, because this is technically you, a lot of stress over what you just don't have your finger on the pulse of how to go about doing something, and someone could be plaguing you, or something obviously is plaguing you, and it's not that easy. Now, people are definitely moving in silence, being very strategic, and it could be unethical too. So do watch people at this time. I do see that you will be self-protecting and isolating to some extent, but I do feel like you'll have people around you who are very elusive, who are not exactly telling you what they're feeling or what's going on. So it's a good time to kind of take a step back, like you're choosing to do, but try not to overwhelm yourself psychologically and mentally, because I'm pretty sure things are going to be okay. Yeah, you're going to get your strength and your understanding as wait, hold on. Ew, oh, damn. So for some of you, this is about a relationship, but you have to go back to, like I said, check out the love reading here. But for some of you, it can be mother, father, and trying to save a family situation. But then it's like, well, I have to save myself. But then what about this person? So there is some issues with familiar family relationships, it coming to an end, or there being a lot of stress, aggravation, or something is weighing very heavy on you regarding a particular person. I'm also hearing a temporary separation. And you just are going to be, this is a week where you will be in your feelings again. I'm so sorry. It's like last general and stuff that I posted, it was very challenging. And this also seems challenging. And we are in some unsettling times right now. Very much Pluto and Aquarius and I guess. And there's a lot of unsettled times that we're headed, or that, is being experienced at this time. So that could be what I'm pulling on. So if this is not your reality at this time, good. And do check out the signs in your chart that may resonate better with you. But I'm picking up on Tauruses this week that is a bit in a struggle place, that would like for things to kind of come together and get better. And there may be an opportunity to do so, but you may not be in a place where you're ready for it, and people may not be moving in a way that you can trust fully. And so that can lead you to a place of not really being sure, keeping things to yourself. Also, it being hard to sleep, so having insomnia to a point, and kind of needing to kind of let the light guide you, let God guide you, let your spirit guides guide you, and just kind of take time to yourself. It's okay to do that. You'll still be in this place of not so ready to move forward, still kind of at a standstill regarding you and another or others or a circumstance. So you're not completely out of the woods, but things do get better. It appears that once we get into Aries season, things start to really get lighter and better. And again, you know, the first half of the year is very difficult anyway. So hopefully that is a beacon of light there. Gems. Okay, today is the 19th and we're looking ahead at the week coming, but these energies can be felt as soon as today. Okay. Some of you are putting a relationship behind you, but it's very much on your mind. You may feel a little pissed, aggravated, but I feel like this is more internal pissness and aggravation. There could be some gaslighting. There can be kind of not being on the same page with someone and feeling very internally conflicted, or a lot of stuff coming up, if that makes sense. But you got to kind of temper it. So you may be at a place next week, the coming week, where you feel very agitated. It's hard to kind of get your peace. It's hard to kind of pull things together and be patient. So again, tensions could be a bit heightened. And you could have some challenges with a Sagittarius as well. Be careful, because some of you, there can be some hidden things, and really keeping to yourself. Some of you are worried about a particular person. Go check out that love reading. Or again, like a lot of signs, you're the third sign. Obviously, I said a lot of signs, but you're the third sign that is not so sure about your future, where you're going, what steps you need to take, that sort of thing. Or what consequences your actions will take. And of course, that is not for all of you, but I do have to speak that for someone out there, because again, this is a general reading. So for someone out there, it could be not so sure about these actions that they're taking. Now, you're going to feel very confident next week as the days continue on. And you will be you will be at a stalemate, not really ready to talk to people, very self-protecting. Some of you may feel like you're in a, what do you call it? Scarcity place, where you want to hold on to every little penny that you have. You really are not willing to open up to people. What's going on, Geminis? I don't really understand what's going on with you guys this coming week, but you are very self-protecting and kind of private at this time. People, even though you may be disconnected and not really wanting to engage, you'll have people coming towards you left and right. So there's that. Be open and ready for it, because somebody's not going to be ready to leave you alone, even if you feel like, well, I need time. Well, then they don't want to give you the time. And this is not a love aspect. This could be in any area of your life. But you're going to get past it. And I feel like there's going to be, for some of you, congratulations, a job and opportunity is going to come your way. Or getting back on track, getting back to the way things were, right? Between you and someone, even though they have triggered the fuck out of you. For some of you, there can be some extra monies or money's coming to you. Hopefully nobody's doing anything strange for change. I do see that too, going back to a way in which you used to make money, and it's like, damn, I don't want to do that anymore, bud. That type of thing. So yeah, be careful with the decisions that you make. But other than that, I do feel like this too will be a passing thing. You will get past this as well, because things will get better for you. Damn, excuse me, hello. It's a process, but things are going to get better for you here. But overall, you do have a good week ahead of you. It's just whatever this is about, you may feel like it's very necessary to self-protect and hold on. For some of you, it could be holding on to someone and not wanting to let them go, even though there are suitors and people out there, there's opportunities out there. And it could even be, when I say suitors, it could be employment. It could be anything that it's like, well, I could do this, I could do that. There's things out there for you, and this is a good energy to capitalize on it, but you may not be in a place where you're mentally or practically ready to take on any major risk at this time. Cancer, let's see what's coming up for your week. Today is the 19th, so the week ahead. You're going to be wanting some attention, so you stressed out. What else is new? Everybody's stressed out, so I don't know what's coming up. I think it's just with so much news and so many things happening all at once. Obviously, anyone would have, I'm hearing trauma and anxiety. But you are focusing on making moves, even though you're a little concerned or really stressed out over the moves you've made, the things that you have to kind of like consider. And it can be difficult for you to move past whatever these challenges are, because challenges for some of you Cancers may be mounting, stresses may be mounting, just again, anxiety, what am I going to do, that sort of thing. And it could be difficult to move on. For some of you, move out of a situation, move into a new situation could be a bit of a challenge for you. But there's going, hold on. And it also could be very obvious to those around you that you're headed for an uphill battle. Now, let me say this. What you guys have to understand is that this is a general reading, okay? There's a lot of people out there that are Cancers. There's a lot of people out there that have prominent energy that are Cancers, okay? So although you're just, the regular individual who's tuning into this may not be your story. And I do apologize that it's, if it's not, do check out other aspects in your chart, signs that you may be able to draw from. So do keep that in mind. I can't help that these readings are coming out the way that they are. But again, we are in some times that are unprecedented. Let's put it that way. So it can be very obvious that there's struggle here, or there's an uphill battle here. You're going to get clarity, or someone will with you. You will get some honest communication. This can be a double-edged sword. So getting an understanding, but also having to cut something else and sacrifice something in order to get to a place of understanding, clarity, and to start over. Okay. And I do feel like they will see the cracks in the foundation. It's kind of like you feeling very vulnerable. You can feel vulnerable at this time, like people know, everyone knows. But you may feel like it's important for you to have some self-healing. So if you have like a therapist or someone that you can talk to, do that. I know that Cancers be quite private people, but you may need to talk to someone, because people around you could probably feel like they're too busy to bother. They have their own stuff going on. It's like, I really don't have time to kind of worry about you. I've got to fix. And then also, if there was a problem, because it could be like a problem has kicked up and it's like now all fingers are pointing to you, right? And people are like, well, now I got to fix your problem, that sort of thing. So there can be some agitations on both sides, how you're being received by others versus how you're coming across. And it also could be people just not having enough time to help you through what seems to be a bit of a challenge. But you'll find that you're going to kind of send an SOS, and you should. It's going to be difficult. It'll take everything out of you to reach out. It'll take everything out of you to ask. It'll take everything out of you to rely and depend upon. But you'll probably have to some extent, or someone can come your way. But again, difficult to do. And if this is about love, do check out the love reading I'm going to drop next. But I just know that there's real world shit going on out here for every single person. And it's not just about no love. But that being said, I do feel that you'll be entering into a town. So some of you Cancers are entering into a town now that Mars is going direct, and you're not a Martian sign, you're a moon. So you get moon and Mars together, that is chaos. So you could just be feeling a lot of shit and feeling overwhelmed, like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Because you will just feel like there's a lot going on. It may feel like I don't have enough time to kind of get my bearings, if you will, so it could kind of definitely play that way. And do expect to have to take a trip or travel out of nowhere, or someone come toward you out of nowhere, trip or travel, or having to make some form of adjustments. Okay, Leo, for yours, I'm going to put the cards down first. Hold on. You got some majors. Oof. Well, it looks like there's definitely going to be a change coming up here that comes out of nowhere. Also, don't be surprised if something gets clawed back, like you was given something and it's being taken away from you. You can't have it. Some of you, this is the beginnings of that, right? This is when the change starts, but it doesn't happen. You won't see the complete culmination of this change and claw back until Scorpio season. Remember I said that. But you are kind of definitely heading the charge, feeling very confident. And secretly, for some of you, you are, everybody, this all can be interpreted as love, but there's an aspect of you focusing more on your career, your finances, and I almost want to say willing to do whatever it takes to get to the cream of the crop, to get everything that you feel like you deserve. This is coming up in my head. And the challenge would be ethics, doing it the right way, following proper protocol, right? For some of you, it could be a renegade situation because you're leaving a job, and it's like, how do you're still going to move forward, but the strategy and possibly the plan has not been completely formulated yet. You still have to deal with the fallouts of this change, because it's definitely going to be an imminent change, a separation, and some disappointment here, because some type of agreement, a binding situation is changing. I'm hearing also coming to an end. You will have people kind of aggressively coming your way, wanting to communicate with you. So I'm getting this from everyone. You have signs that they don't want to be bothered, but then everyone is kind of coming to them, wanting to be bothered with them. So you'll have people coming to you and initiating conversation or communication, interaction. I don't know how well you will be up for it, though. But money looks good for you guys, and I do feel like if this is a pending into a situation, it will take time, like I said, but you will integrate into this independence quite successfully as time goes on. There's a part of you that's kind of like disconnecting from certain relationships and feeling like, well, I have to go at it on my own. It's that type of thing. After a realization, so all of you, it'll be different. And again, like I'm telling all signs, there's so much stuff going on here, guys. And this is a general, you guys may be saying, is this reading even for me? It could be talking about big time people that's making all kind of changes. So do keep that in mind as well. And when I say big time people, it's just people that, has been given a short amount of time to make a huge effect. I do feel like you're going to be moving in silence and maneuvering yourself. So right now, or this coming week, you'll find that it's more of you in your feels and dealing with the reality of whatever your situation is, even though you will rebound from this and it does seem to be better. However, you'll leave out with knowing that, hey, I'm not in my feels anymore. Now I'm being very logical and strategic about how I'm moving forward. Yeah, and you'll be off to the races before you know it. Yeah, go check out the love portion of the read when I drop it next, because it's definitely about some love. Okay, my Virgos, let's see what's coming up for you for the coming week. Today is the 19th. Okay, and I shuffled these cards. Some of you are putting an end to a relationship, or a relationship has changed. I know I said in the last video that I've been saying to Virgos, and go check out the love portion when I drop it next. I don't know what day it's going to be, maybe perhaps tomorrow, but anyway, go check out that love video, because I think that this is about love or relationships, definitely. And I do remember saying to you, Virgos, that something is changing. Like if a person doesn't get their act together, something is going to change. Damn, cards is finally change. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute, Virgo. Hold on. What is this? What is yeah. Loving, loving unconditionally, giving of your heart, giving of yourself can be a challenge. Some of you could be quite ruthless or have a ruthless individual around you. Being indecisive, not really, you may start off being indecisive of a situation that is still open-ended, right? But you'll get clarity and understanding about that, whether someone will put it upon you or you will. So you are busy. You could be giving off the energy of upward and onward, and everybody around you is, everyone around you is, they're doing their own thing, you're doing your own thing. It may be hard to catch you as well as other people because everybody's very busy right now and having things to do. Your people around you could be very far from you and either trying to get to you or they can't get anywhere. I'm here near you, like they can't get near you. They have to go away, far away. So it's a lot of distance here between you and others. And it's not so much of a problem because you also are busy and focusing on the things that you need to do. You also could be, for some of you, have to find other modes of transportation because you need to get your car fixed or worked on. Or if you have been, you can hear that your car is fixed now. And it's like, okay, now you can pick it up, that sort of thing. I got to turn off my what's the name because I think that that's that little humming sound in the background that I'm hearing. But you're going to get peace, Virgo. And that's great for you because every other sign is child, it's everybody's feeling something, you know, there's a lot going on right now, but you will get your peace. And a Sagittarius can be quite significant in your life to bring you that peace, that calm, that sort of thing. And you're getting back to basics, you're getting back to yourself. I do feel, how's this gonna go? Hold on, Virgo. Cards just want to fall, but they're not falling. Yeah, so this is really speaking to a love situation. And for some of you, I do see stalking and watching. And for others of you, if this is not a love situation, it's work and trying to strategize on what your next steps is going to be, what your next plans are going to be, and how exactly do you go about that. So yeah, but as the week closes out this coming week, you'll find that you're more at a place where you can strategize and get your bearings. I feel for the most part, for all the signs coming up to your sign, you have a better grasp psychologically and mentally on what you need to do. It is what it is, but you still are in your feels about situations. You really are. But you know, you just kind of have to do what you need to do. You know, life has to keep rolling. You know, the ball keeps going. Like you can't give up, and you wouldn't give up on yourself. So you just have to, and you guys are understanding that times change, right? And things ebb and flow. And it's like Virgos are kind of going with the flow and not missing a beat, still onward and upward, even though there's kind of hard decisions to make, right? But it's what you have to do. And I think that you guys are kind of handling it really well, considering all that's going on. Libra, general read, just sneaking in. Today is the 19th, so the week ahead. You may be feeling very blasé this coming week, like I don't want to be bothered, but you have a lot to do. So you'll do what you need to do. You could be leaving a significant male energy behind. For some of you, you may be starting to be a little bit more malleable if you are a man, or leaving a man behind and kind of moving forward on your own, relying more on yourself, if that makes sense. But it could be very challenging this coming week to get things done or to even have the motivation to do so. You know, Mars is still in Cancer, so, and that is squaring you, so you know it could have something to do with that. You have a job, more money coming your way, so congratulations for those of you who are looking for an opportunity. There could be some good news there. They are going to be doing background checks on you. You can be getting text messages, phone calls, emails about an upcoming job or an opportunity that's coming your way. And you may be feeling like, damn, I have to go on interviews and stuff like that. I'm not even in the mood. Like, you may not be in the mood for things, but you're going to crank it out and get it done, even though you are not in the mood for it. It may be, you could be coming across, so that's a double meaning because it said twice. You could be coming across like you're really not ready to play ball. You're not in the mood. You're not so accepting. Go check out the love reading, because love is like everyone's reading wanting to speak loudly about love. It's coming up next. But you may not be so forgiving, understanding, kind, caring, giving a goddamn. Like, this is a coming week where it's like, I don't give a damn. But behind the scenes, someone could be watching you or you them. You may also turn away a job or an opportunity. Just not feeling it. You just can be one of those weeks where it's like, I don't know, I'm just not myself. I'm just out of it. It's that type of thing. Because it kind of looks that way. Damn. People are changing. What the hell? Excuse me. What the hell is going on here? So for some of you, this could be whatever changes that's coming up around you. You may have someone who is going to be there to help you through it or support you through a situation. And this can be when people are falling by the wayside, if that makes sense. There could be someone who is trying to make up for it, or someone could have treated you a certain way and then they're going to circle around trying to make up for it. Good luck with that with a Libra. Like, Libras do not play once you cross a certain line. And baby, they're kind of like Tauruses like that. I can respect that about Libras, because by the time they really say, okay, I'm done, they've given so many chances. You guys are good at really being patient with those that you care about. Like, by the time you turn your back on people that you truly care about, they have messed up so much. It's kind of like when you were a kid, and it's like, no, anyway. Yeah, they've messed up so much. But anyway. But still reigns supreme. And some of you Libras, you're waiting for your love. You're waiting for her. Some of you waiting for a mom. You're waiting. And my condolences to anybody who lost their mother, or just someone you're trying to recover, overcome something. Some of you could be overcoming labor, having given birth. So it's like a lot of repair and recuperating and that sort of thing, and not kind of being in the mood. But somebody wants you to be on their level, and or get you somebody wants you to entertain them, and it's like, hell no, not after that type of thing. And before you know it, you'll be back out there again. I'm telling everybody, listen, it may look a little dark and a little shaky, a little shady right now, but when we get into Aries season, I do feel like people are going to get a battery in their back, and people are going to be off to the races. People are going to be ready to get back out there again. That is our real new year. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind, Libra. All right, Scorpio. General read. Today is 19th, so it's a week to come. And you are Scorpioing right now. You're leaving the past behind. Oh, everybody got the death card. So I don't know what's going on with Pluto, or I don't think there's anything in Scorpio. I don't know if there's going to be any like moon or something in Scorpio this coming week, but everybody pretty much has the death card. So you are changing. Ooh. Some of you are really going to start to, you got haters. You have haters, and I feel like you're not, what is that? What is that? It's that song when the guy say, sometimes you have to pop out and show people, right? So you're going to kind of be like a peacock, not giving a damn. It's like, oh, you hating? Oh, if you hating now, watch this. It's that type of thing. So you may be playing with your haters. We're giving them something to hate about. But Scorpio, be careful with that. You're feeling love and happiness, but it may not be felt across the board. Like, it may be like we're all off. We're not on sync. You're feeling love. You're feeling full of love and wanting to engage with those that you truly care about, but then they may not be ready for it, or it may not be the right time, may not be able to do it. So everyone's like energy may be a bit off, so do keep that in mind. You have a job coming, congratulations, that has more money opportunity for some of you. You may be starting a new venture in some ways that if you start a new venture, people already know, like, you don't come over here thinking that you're gonna take our money. Too late. Money taken. Let me stop. Easy down, girl. So there's a new venture or opportunity coming your way with more money is attached to it. Do it. Damn. Okay. See, the thing is that people, you just know that this coming week is a week where the energies are kind of disconnected. So yours versus other people. You when you're up and alive and ready, people are just agitated. They don't want to talk. Leave me alone, that sort of thing. So don't let anyone kill your vibe. Keep doing what you're doing. But just know that people are busy. They're aggravated. They're agitated. They're overworked. They just have a lot going on. And they may not be matching your, footloose, fancy free. I'm happy. I told you last video, everything is going my way. So it's more than that. Because it's the cha-ching. Things are going your way. And people, you can notice that people are feeling the effects of the pressures that they're going through. You'll find that you become a little bit more somber, and I guess, the effects of others around you or circumstances that are happening around you, you'll find that you'll pull back a little bit. You'll pull back to the point where it's like, well, now I don't want to be bothered, that sort of thing. And, why don't you want to have anything to do with me? Well, where do I go from here? Well, maybe I should try to reach out and take it one step at a time toward you. And it's saying, go within, get your own peace, work on the things that do not serve you, right? And the gaslighters that are around you. And do the things that, satisfy you. This may be a time where you had to take a chapter out of, I don't know what sign. It's a sign that I already read from that is saying, I don't give a damn. I'm going to do what's best for me. So you may need to take a chapter out of their book before you become a little bit jaded and start to feel offended. No, stand in your shit, Scorpio. Stand in your shit and know, man or woman, it doesn't matter. Stand in your shit and know that whoever this is and agitated and our energies are not matched, that's okay. You'll be okay. And I'll be right here when you get it together. Peace. Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming up for your general. Today is the 19th, so it's the week coming up. Leaving indecisive and blockage and not wanting to deal with things behind you. Ooh. Hold on. Now, okay. I don't like that this thing is standing. I need to, anyway. Ooh. Now, Sagittarius, shout out to y'all. Y'all have so far, I haven't pulled all cards. Let me get the rest of the cards out. Hold on. No, okay, I'm gonna take it. Oh, okay, well, I'll take both. Hold on, guys. Hold on, give me a second. I'm not surprised. Hold on, guys. I'm not taking all of... Hold on, y'all. You got me working. What else is new? Okay, I will take it. And you have the best reading. Congratulations. I told you I'd get back to them old fucking days. Okay, so Sagittarius, you are definitely feeling more independent, self-sufficient, relying on yourself and seeing the blessings that come with. It's going to be a time when you have a lot more stamina. You don't know how happy I am that Mars is going direct, and I felt it. Like it was like 100 batteries put in my back the day it started to go direct. I was like, dang. goodness, because baby, your girl was on a struggle bus. I was struggling out here with Mars retrograde. Anyway, so you're feeling very kind of confident, I want to say, and magical. You're trying to make things happen, focusing on what needs to be taken care of and getting certain things done. It may not be met with, you may have to put love on a back burner. There may be some issues with your love life, this is just a general reading. Check out the next video for love. So there could be some issues with your love life is what it looks like here, but you're trying to embrace, just doing it on your own and having to do it by yourself. And I think I've been telling you guys that, for a minute now. Home, family, that is going to be some things that you have to take care of. So some of you could find yourself not in the mood to deal with anything when it comes to home, relationships, a partner. Like, I'm not in the mood. Someone could be treating you that way, but for others of you, it'll be you was like, I'm not in the mood. I don't give a damn. Let the clothes sit there. So you may not even be home, like you're not home to tend to the more practical things at home, if that makes sense, because you're out and about, want to spend time getting up with people. And for those of you, it's like, I don't want to get with him. Like, yeah, you do, because he wants to get with you. Or if someone wants to, it could be anyone, it could be family, and it could be anyone who wants to engage with you. So don't be surprised if people are coming back like blast from the past, and it could be family, friends, anyone that's coming up, or people initiating contact with you, wanting to engage, wanting to come together, wanting to have that meeting, wanting to get together. Now, you are in a place where you are you may have been very curt, maybe a little too curt with your words, a little biting, but you're getting to a place of more peace. So you're heading into this very tranquil, love and light. And now I'm saying you're a good girl. Now I'm saying you're a good guy. And even though you may have been giving somebody a what for, and really putting being really strong with your words and uncaring with your words. Now all of a sudden, well, we could just get along. We could just... There's a job coming for some of you who is in need. There's a transfer. I'm hearing transfer, upgrade. I didn't hear promotion. A job, a transfer is coming your way. And gaining more, having more, doing more. For some of you, again, you can have 3 streams of income, at least 3 streams of income, especially if you work a job, do start a business for yourself, and also start to prepare yourself for possibly some form of a career. That's what I want to say, career. And I can't tell you how important contractual work is going to be, contracts. So a lot of changes are going to be made here and how people move forward with employment and how they make money. So do check out contractual work, anything that does breed independence, self-sufficiency. This is me, mine, and myself. Try to get ahead of the curve, because you have amazing cards for what's going to happen no matter what, which is growth, money, opportunities, and building over time, more so on your own than it is with other people, because people are salty. They're very salty when it comes to you and Scorpio. Oh well, who cares about that? You're going to shine through no matter what. And so it's a great opportunity for you guys to, like I said, a lot of things could be happening around you, but things seem to be missing, Sagittarius, and you can look back and say, nah, I had a pretty good year, and other people may not so much, unfortunately. So you leave off in a place where you're feeling like things are really starting to fall into place. You may be focusing more on the right ways to do things. So if, again, household is falling apart and being fallen by the wayside, and you're not kind of taking care of certain things, you'll be getting back to the basics and getting those things done too. Great reading. Actually, the best reading of all the signs. Good week. Capricorn, this is coming up for your general. Today is the 19th, so we're looking at the week coming up. Some of you are focusing on money, career, finances, and it could be I'm preparing for ... whatever, fill in the blanks. I'm getting things aligned for ... You have a lot of energy. You want to what is this? What? You got cards falling left and right. You're missing someone. Some of you, you're getting back to basics when it comes to your children. You're going to settle things from the past or getting things squared away. But it may be difficult to get everything done like you want to, even if you try with your best efforts. Ooh, shout out to Capricorns. You guys are getting a handle on your vices. You may be taking a back seat, not trying to be so controlling and ruling over people, really trying to be as accommodating as you can be. And a move or trip or travel will be just what you need. I do feel like this is a trip or travel. That's what it felt like maybe a trip or travel, planning for something down the road that is going to be beneficial for you and your family and those that matter to you. And heading for some of you, you may have already taken this trip, so you can already start to feel like the load of life is starting to lessen. I'm hearing weekend. And some of you, you're in preparation of that. And as you do move on, and for some of you, it's going to be a move. And I said that to Capricorn. You got to go back and check one of those videos that I did that spoke, and because I did do a little peekaboo into people's 2025. And I do see that Capricorns are going to be all about trying to get to a place of peace with familiar energy. So going to family, going away from your lineage, your home, but it's all into get to a place of peace. So some of you could be definitely focusing on that, or have already did it and a place where you're like, I'm so glad I did this. Or once you do it, so happy that you've done it. So others of you just getting in a better headspace this week because, you're making the tough calls. You're calling things what it is. You're being very clear with yourself, very honest with yourself, and getting back to basics and starting to move forward in a situation. And you will see people trying to initiate things. You could be the type of person where a lot of people are losing jobs and all hell's breaking loose, but you're kept, or not only are you kept, like they want to propose this. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Or before you can even get a letter or a separation letter or anything, you already have a headhunter. You already have people coming to you, warning you, just waiting for you to be available again. So do expect there to be opportunities, offers coming your way. And you will be very shrewd when it comes to what you accept and say yes or no to. And also in any area of your life, people will be a little bit more apt to come to you rather than you them. But again, you will be very clear and concise about how you feel about situations and not emotional, very logical at this time. There can be a lot of, what's this about? But it can be very obvious that there's some stress and aggravation that still lingers. So even though you're moving your way away from whatever the problems are, it can still resonate and show. People may be aware that there's been some problems out here that can be problematic, whether it be someone wants to communicate or see you because they want to discuss some problems because they can't get their mind at peace, or people are aware that, damn, there's a problem in paradise, or there's a problem going on here. But you're good at kind of ignoring all of that and moving forward anyway this week. You'll find that you're going to kind of do what it takes to have fun. Capricorns are all about getting to a place of peace. I can't say that enough. Capricorns wants to be at peace, and you'll do what it takes to get to a place of peace and rid yourself of situations and people that have been severely toxic to you. So this definitely could be speaking to relationships coming to an end, only for it to be a situation that you feel like down the line you'll feel like it was for the better here. But check out the love portion of the read that drops after this, because love is definitely here. Aquarius, got your general coming up for the other week that's coming. Today is the 19th. Leaving lovey-dovey stuff behind. You are focusing on more practical things. I'm here at work. Ooh, but love is called. Oh, wait, hold on. Child, somebody trying to put a noose around your neck. There's a sense of the past coming back. And you're very conflicted about the past coming back. There could be some old shit kicking up and it's just drama. And you kind of have to deal with that drama. Oh, wait a minute. There's a lot of interaction with other people, so don't be surprised if there's a lot of phone calls, text messages, wanting to talk, especially after you have decided that I'm out, fuck that. You know what, I give up. As soon as you're like, I give up, now someone wants to call, they want to talk. And check out the love read portion of the read that will drop next. This is just a general. Because you had enough of it. You, just like a Capricorn, you want peace. You want peace, and you will do what it takes. And that means if I gotta sacrifice, let's do it. You and sacrifice will be like this, because you want peace, and you're not gonna play these stupid ass games. For some of you, do check out love, because definitely, this little threesome going on here. There's a little threesome going on here, and somebody's acting out. Somebody's being very problematic, but Aquarius got a plan for that. Aquarius has a plan for that. And I do feel like you may feel like it's best to kind of stay away to try. You may be feeling like I'm gonna stay away, or I'm not going to do it the way I did it before. Okay. Because you just don't want it to go down the same road again. So you're not going to be so open to the past like before. Yep. As a result, because this is a karmic lesson for you and whomever. And, you know, you have a great opportunity. Now, let me tell you this, Aquarius. This can be a lesson that you teach someone on any aspect of your life. It does not have to be love. It can be work, career, whatever. But there's a lesson that has to be taught, and it will be taught by you. You're about to teach someone a lesson, because you're going to show someone, I don't need you. I do not need you. And I don't have to tolerate this. I don't give a damn. And for some of you, this can happen to you, where it's like, damn, I've lost this situation. I've lost whatever this is. But you come to realize, and I mean, very quickly, it was toxic anyway. I didn't need it to begin with. And then it's like, well, now maybe they want to reconsider. Maybe. And then there's other opportunities that comes your way that is far better than what the hell you've had to literally walk away from, because you've had to walk away from something, whether it is was done by you or others, right? But it revealed a lot to you. So it's a great learning week of who the players are, but more importantly, it teaches you who you are and who you're becoming. Pisces, my one and final. So today's the 19th, and we're looking at the week ahead. You could be feeling these energies as soon as today. I love it. Everybody is all about, well, not everyone. A lot of signs is about peace and removing themselves from things that do not serve them. You're all about your peace. Some of you could really get into meditation this coming week, needing to kind of go within, take a break from a lot of things. That would really benefit you. Anything that is just too much, and it's like not good for you, take a break from it. You could find that this is a time when it's challenging for you to put yourself out there, to maybe get noticed, for things to kind of go your way. But there's more money to be had. You will be more practical. You're getting more into what matters to you. And it may not be like superficial things, that sort of thing. Some of you Pisces will completely switch up and change. Oh, I used to be an Instagram model, let's just say, and, you know, showing my body. And now I'm hearing a priestess. Yeah, I'm hearing a priestess. Some of you could definitely start getting into spiritual works, that sort of thing. But definitely I see you changing yourself, changing up, like definitely making some changes going on here. And I do feel like you may have a child, or children could be very much a focus, or a little suitor, someone liking you, or, you know, someone being very nice, and sending you a nice little note. This little sweet nothing is what I'm getting. One step at a time, and people will be, as you are taking one step at a time and giving yourself grace and not moving quickly or anything, people will also be patient and understand the time that it takes, right? That you're moving very slow, you're not rushing out, you're being very practical, and people will appreciate that about you as well, you know. It's going to be a great opportunity to reconnect with a mother, reestablish your relationships with females in your life, whoever that is. Reestablishing relationships with females in your life. And there's going to be a time of reflection. Some of you, if you have a Virgo in your life, it can be difficult to communicate with that Virgo. Check on your Virgo, because there could be some things going on that you don't see, that you don't know. So check on them. And again, because you are you may be focusing more on practical areas of your life, right? The things that you need to do, and stand away from shit that you know is like a waste of time and it's just low vibrational. And no, that could include someone who wants your time, but they may have been patiently awaiting your time. And now if you pay attention, you'll start to notice that they are feeling the effects of not having your time. See, people are so used to Pisces sacrificing and making everyone else the focus or the importance, unless you have like strong Capricorn or a strong Aquarius, like some other aspects around you that can be very strong, that makes you more self-focused. But now you're getting that way, like I said, because of Saturn and other aspects that are really rooting you to yourself a lot. And I do feel like if you pay attention, you'll realize that, damn, it was always you more dependent upon me than me ever you. Like, you'll realize that people are really feeling the effects of not having you put them first. You'll get your stamina. So they'll reach out and, you know, or you will, you know, so there'll be a reaching out or getting things done, getting back active, especially if there's been some issues, and not being able to do that. And I do feel like you'll be able to kind of get back to basics and get more active and proactive, or bringing someone in, but not too far down. It can still kind of kick up some conflict, because this can, check out the love reading when I drop it next. This also can speak to people not being in a complete alignment when it comes to a relationship aspect here. But nonetheless, Pisces, you guys are kind of putting yourself first and being very practical. And that's how you get to this place here, right? Full stability and mobility and financial independence. You know, you're taking the appropriate steps. And if it is about other areas of your life, you're getting more discipline in those areas as well. And I think people around you just have to kind of get with the program and adjust to this new you, which is literally your new normal.